Perched precariously on the North Norfolk coast, Cromer and Sheringham are just 4 miles apart. They share a rich heritage based on the local fishing industry and, since Victorian times, the tourist industry. But nowadays, times are hard and we need to work hard to stay afloat. A group of volunteers from both towns got together to create an event which would extend the early tourist season, would involve the local population, boost local trade and also raise essential funds for charity. We aimed to celebrate our local shellfish industry, our local artists, and to show off the very best which this wonderful part of the world has to offer. And of course, we wanted to have fun too.
I am commanded to welcome all persons to this, the fair town of Cromer, gem of the Norfolk coast, not to be confused with Sheringham, the small village up the road. You are most warmly welcome to this, the grand auction of over 100 decorated deck chairs, which form part of the Cromer and Sheringham Crab and Lobster Festival. This splendid festival is, of course, part of a joint venture between the two towns to bring them closer together. With this ridiculous motivation in mind, I bring you greetings from Sheringham. We acknowledge without hesitation that Cromer is certainly the second best town on the Norfolk coast, and we, from North Norfolk's premier seaside resort, are happy to work alongside you.
The festival begins with a great evening's entertainment and the friendly town rivalry continues on stage. With entertainers playing to a packed house and hotels, guest houses and campsites reporting high occupancy, the scene is set for a great weekend. The Cookery Theatre is a central feature, with TV, celebrity and local chefs cooking up a storm.
So in there with the schlots, now this garlic, just get the skin off that. We don't want necessarily a whole one, because a whole one would be a lot in this thing that I'm talking about, which has got a subtle flavour to it. Pop them in there.
And it just trickles it in rather than floods it, which is what we want to do. So we're just going to add a little bit of mustard to this. I don't know if you can see this, maybe. So it's still bright yellow, it's just mostly egg still. And little bit by bit, I'm just going to keep adding it.
Children's events, performance arts, heritage crafts and local produce stalls add to the interest and atmosphere. There's never a dull moment.
And Mr. Teddy K. Down.
The World Pier Crabbing Championship is a big favourite too.
and they've got an hour now to fish for crabs using their hand lines. And as soon as crabs are caught, if they bring them to the tables here in the centre of here, and we will register them.
Pre-festival events have created great publicity opportunities. Local radio, press and TV have all helped to generate a great buzz. A film project has linked our first 2 years. It involved all sectors of the community and created a great final event with over 50 films on show. Our main supported charities are the Cromer and Sheringham lifeboat stations, a vital part of our local community, always on call, whatever the weather, with local businesses, individuals and organisations sponsoring the trail, giant crabs and lobsters in year 1, deck chairs in year 2, more than 200 individual pieces in all. This has involved both professional and non-professional artists, and thousands of people have followed the detailed maps to discover the decorated deck chairs all over the area this year. There were great prizes to be won too. This is organised by a tiny group of volunteers, contributing thousands of hours and masses of ideas and expertise.
Outside, 60, 70, 80, front row, and 80 down here, out the back. And 80, 90, only 90, right, lift it. 190, 190, 200, turn out, 200, go on. Make structure. 200, you lose it, man. 210, 220, 220, turn out. 220 pounds, 230, you're in trouble now, 240, go on. 250, 260, it's only money, look, 260, well away then, 260 pounds. Well done.
I love spending money.
Next year, we're planning a giant cutout postcard trail, beach Olympics, a seafood sandwich trail, and many more opportunities for local artists, individuals, shops and businesses to join in. Perched on these often windswept shores, we need to maintain a vibrant and sustainable community. And we believe the Crab and Lobster Festival is certainly one way of brightening up the future.